What's up guys, PTC aka WeAreTheTrend back with a new video today, which is going to be my top 5 Jordans that I wish I owned. Obviously I don't have them because I wish I owned them, so I'm not going to be showing them, but I will pop up little pictures throughout it. And I'm sure there's more than just 5 that I wish I owned, but this is at least the 5 for right now. Maybe I'll do a part 2 if you guys are interested in that, let me know. So without further ado, let's jump right into it.
What you're going to hear about today is nothing short of a miracle.
But that's only part of the story.
This fellow's good.
A man who needs no introduction.
I give you.
Alright, starting out with number 1 is the Air Jordan 1 Pinnacle in the Vachetta Tan colorway. Sorry if you hear rattles in the background, Cam is right behind me in his little bouncy thingy, so sorry about that. And I lost my lav mic, the one that goes right here, so I'm using the shotgun, so sorry. But yeah, the Jordan 1 Vachetta Tans did not come out that long ago. I think it was only last year. But not only do I love the Jordan 1s, but I think the whole concept of the leather being raw and then as you wear them just aging and looking different is like the coolest thing ever. It's kind of like how the Lance Mountains had like the paint chipping off, but like 100 times better, because you get one shoe and you kind of get to see the wear and the places you've been and the things you did in them like as they progress and get older, which I think is really freaking awesome. So I really wanted to grab a pair of those, but I think 400 is a little steep, especially with having like a child and stuff like that. That's just not a priority. So hopefully they'll drop into my lap at some point, maybe through a trade or something, who knows. Now moving on to number 4, we have the Air Jordan 4 Undefeated, which is a Jordan 4 primarily in olive or army green, whatever you want to call it, but that is like one of my favorite colors, if not my favorite color, especially to wear. And the hint of the orange laces just makes it pop, and it's literally the perfect harmony on a Jordan 4, in my opinion at least. Now these definitely won't be dropping into my lap at any time, and the prices are literally insane. So I definitely don't see anything happening as far as me getting them, but maybe Jordan will release something similar or a similar colorway, which they are known to do that, so hopefully they do. Fingers crossed. Hope you're listening, Jordan brand. Alright, so for number 3, this is an actual unreleased pair. It is only a sample, and it is the Air Jordan 3 in the Khaki colorway, which you guys may remember because it was kind of shown with another sample, which was the Air Jordan 3 in that denim colorway. Personally, I really do like the denim, but I just think the Khaki was like 100 times better. I'm a big fan of Khaki colorway, especially on shoes. I like the browns and the khakis and stuff like that, all the earthy tones. And of course the Jordan 3 is just such a crazy classic model, and it looks amazing on feet. So it's pretty much just a no-brainer. Hopefully Jordan releases something like this too. I really haven't seen any Jordan really in like a tan colorway, not that I can think of. Closest might be the Vachetta Tans. I may be wrong though, I might be blanking out a little bit, but yeah, I definitely need the Khaki Jordan 3s. Those are so sick. Please release them. Moving into number 2, we have another Air Jordan 4, which is one of my all-time favorites, mainly because I love yellow on shoes, and is the Air Jordan 4 Lightning, which released alongside the Thunder 4s, which were crazy limited when they first came out. Then the Thunder 4s dropped in 2012, and then those kind of just dissipated. And the original pairs didn't really go for much after that. And honestly, I don't care about exclusivity and price points or how much they're going for as far as resale. I really just honestly want the Air Jordan 4 in the Lightning colorway, in that yellow colorway. So if they like retro this, I'd have no problem. That's cool with me. It doesn't affect the original shoe at all. But I'm honestly surprised they haven't dropped these yet, because they've been pulling a lot of things out of their hats and just putting shit together, whether it be from old colorways or at least inspired from older colorways or inspired by something. So this one is one that's kind of still in the vault, and I'm honestly surprised, but it's definitely got to get out of the vault and it needs to be dropped, because I'd probably buy at least 2, as long as they're not $250, which they probably would be. So moving on to number 1, this is definitely not a crowd favorite at all. It got hated on so hard even when it originally dropped, and I always liked it from the beginning. It is the Air Jordan 2 Bin, like an all brown shoe that literally just looks like a boot, and everyone thought it was crazy ugly, which I guess it somewhat is in its own way, but to me it's fire, and I always wanted this shoe like for as long as I can remember. But of course it's a bin, so the prices are wild for them. Jordan did the bin series, it's probably like what, 6, 7, almost. This is a long time ago at this point, and they pretty much just upgraded all the materials and charged a premium price for it. So they had shoes like these 2s, the 7s, I think there was 13s, stuff like that. But the 2 is the one that stands out to me the most, and I love the 2 so much. Like this shoe, I would trade a good amount of my shoes for that shoe, just because it's been so long. It's kind of like a tattoo where they say like, if you still want it after a year, then get it. And I've wanted this for like at least 5 years plus. So hopefully these fall into my lap somehow, because they are so fire. I don't care what anybody else says. Air Jordan 2 bins are on my #1 spot for most needed pair of Jordans. All right, you guys, so I really hope you enjoyed this video and this list. If you guys did, definitely make sure to hit the thumbs up button below. And make sure you guys are leaving comments below letting me know what your top 5 Jordans that you wish you had in the comments below. Definitely interested to see what you guys' picks are. Also leave a comment letting me know what other lists you'd want to see. Honestly, I'm thinking about doing like top 5 Jordans like this one, top 5 Nike SB, top 5 Adidas, stuff like that. So definitely leave a comment below and let me know what you guys think I should do. If you guys like this video, hit that subscribe button. If you didn't, don't subscribe. If you guys want to keep up with what I'm doing outside of YouTube, you guys can follow me on my social media. It's WeAreTheTrend on Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram. So as always, I thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace!